This week, Jews around the world open a new book in the Torah, the book of Leviticus, or in Hebrew, Vayikra. Vayikra is a compendium of hundreds and hundreds of laws, of mitzvot that guide our lives as a people and as individuals. The very first word in this Torah portion is Vayikra. And the last letter of that first word is the smallest letter in the entire Torah. Let me show you. You see this tiny little aleph? This custom has been done for centuries, shrinking that one final letter in the word of Vayikra, the small aleph, in every Torah around the world. Why? Why would we shrink the aleph? Why has this become a custom that is woven into the fabric of every Torah in the world? One suggestion is that the letter aleph is the same letter that begins the word ani, which is I. It has been suggested that in order to follow commandments, that in order to take the yoke of our tradition upon our hearts and our everyday lives, one needs to shrink the ego, shrink the concept of ani, or I, so that we can be a little more submissive to the will of God. And so I invite us to consider this as we enter Shabbat. Maybe it's time to shrink the ego a little bit in this time of constant political polarization. Maybe we should shrink the ego a little bit as we engage each other with a little less certainty and a little more faith that this world will indeed be better if we guide our lives with a little more ethical and moral consideration. As we begin this book this Shabbat, let us join Jews all over the world in shrinking the ego and recognizing the potential of the shrunken aleph. Shabbat Shalom.